Kylie Foster was the valedictorian for the class of 2007, a member of the swim team, and a member of the varsity quiz team. She received a $30,000 scholarship to the University of San Diego, where she is majoring in business. Liberty Nelson was the editor-in-chief of the Pioneer Press and a member of the Pioneer Student Council. Liberty is currently majoring in journalism at Northwestern University in Chicago, Illinois. Anthony Reed was an executive producer for Inside Canyon Springs, a runner for the Pioneer Track and Field team, and a member of the Student Council. Anthony is majoring in broadcast journalism at Arizona State University. Diamond Graham was the student body president and a member of the Student Council. She is currently majoring in international relations at Georgetown University on a $30,000 scholarship. Jasmine Hogan was a member of the Student Council and the National Honor Society. She is now majoring in political science at the University of San Diego. Misael Padra was the senior class vice president and the executive producer of Inside Canyon Springs. Misael is now majoring in criminal justice with a minor in broadcast journalism at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Janelle Witherspoon was a member of the Canyon Springs Band and was a reporter for the Pioneer Press. Janelle is majoring in journalism at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Students who attend our magnet program are given opportunities to participate in real-world experiences that prepare them for future successes, and these are just a few of the senior success stories from our school. Please stay tuned to learn more about the Leadership and Law Preparatory Academy at Canyon Springs High School. Hey everybody, I'm Demetrius Pipkin.
And I'm Kristine Covert, and welcome to the Leadership and Law Review.
And as you saw in the introduction, students that complete the magnet program here at Canyon Springs High School move on to a higher education, and they continue their journey towards becoming a positive influence on our world.
Students in the magnet program experience all aspects of leadership and law. Your freshman year, you'll be taking a class called Fundamentals of Law and Research. In the first semester, you'll be studying the history and development of our legal system.
And then the second semester is where you'll see what it truly feels like to become a lawyer, and you'll argue a case in our state-of-the-art mock courtroom, which we're currently standing in. You'll study Supreme Court cases where you'll advocate for either the state or the appellant, and at the same time you will be developing important oral presentation skills necessary in the law profession.
Now, to give you a better perspective on how the law program has influenced our students here at Canyon Springs High School, Britney Mendoza gives us a special insight in a day in her life.
School is normally a drag when you're forced to be somewhere you don't want to be. Luckily, magnet students go to a school of choice. School is easier and a lot more fun if you're interested in what you're studying. Choosing to go to the Leadership and Law Preparatory Academy at Canyon Springs will challenge you to do your best and give you an in-depth understanding of our legal system. The law magnet here at Canyon Springs is different than any other law magnet in the district. The structure of the curriculum is designed to allow students the opportunity to experience the different aspects and perspectives the law field has to offer. Don't be misled, the law program isn't trying to make lawyers out of everybody. There are a lot of careers in the legal field. An attorney, paralegal, judge, activist, and politician are just a few professions that entail in-depth legal knowledge. Magnet students are fortunate to experience both aspects of the program. At the end of their sophomore year, students declare a major which will determine their focus of their studies for the next 2 years. The law program will push each student to reach his or her highest potential. It pushed me to become passionate, show desire, and demonstrate self-perseverance. The required classes for a law major lead into the field of forensics, not like CSI, but speech and debate. It's statistically proven that more people would choose death over public speaking. The magnet law classes produce exceptional speakers who are fortunate enough to present their topics in our mock courtroom. There is no debating the fact that we are a technological society. All magnet students have the best technology offered to them and are expected to utilize this in any way possible. The mock courtroom, law library, and iMac notebooks are just a few of the sources available to magnet students. Regularly scheduled guest speakers also come to inform law students about the connection between what they're studying in class and how it pertains to the legal field. Each law student works extensively on comprehension, application, and oration in legal concepts and government. From your freshman year to your senior year, you will present constitutional, civil, and criminal cases exactly as they would be presented in the real world. Besides the on-campus experience, law students are provided with off-campus studies that help tie it all together. The study of government is a subject that law majors naturally are drawn to. We study the law and work within the system so that we can make a difference in the world.
As a sophomore, you begin your studies in leadership with a class called Leadership and Organizational Management. The first semester you learn about leadership styles and the psychology of group management. And then in your second semester, you study how organizations work, as well as the political and economic systems of the United States.
Everything you learn your sophomore year leads up to your final project, where you create your own business. The project focuses on entrepreneurial leadership in preparation for the study of economics and the business cycle.
And now we're going to go to Trevor to get a perspective of how leadership has influenced his life.
Most people view leadership as something that you're born with, not something that you can learn. But as the sun rises every morning, I enter a world where we break the stereotype, break out of our shells, and learn to leave our influence on the world. One person, a single individual, and I know I can make a difference. To me, the magnet program has three distinct parts. The first is simply school. You come to school, you go to class, you get your education. What's unique about being a student at Canyon Springs is not the classes, however, but the connection you have to the people in them. This unique connection is something that you don't get at a regular high school. The second part is your magnet classes. Leadership is a very complex subject and goes far beyond telling people what to do. How people react to the world, what kind of influence you have over a person, and how people have shaped the world in the past are all things that are essential to know if you want to leave your mark. The ability to lead is not simply an attribute of the few, but a sign of passion and charisma that makes them stand out above the many. As a freshman, you see it. As a sophomore, you learn it. But as a junior and senior, you use it. The third distinct part of the magnet program is the application of leadership. People look for leaders, they thirst for guidance, and they wish to find somebody that can take them to their goals and beyond. Being able to say that you have leadership skills and actually leading are two totally different things. The biggest use of my leadership ability is in broadcast journalism. People look to me for guidance, and I help give them direction. Every day I help move our group one step further. I think that the idea that puts this best into words for me is when a teacher tells me that they're doing their job right if they're bored. In that case, it means that they don't need to give anybody instructions because I'm giving them. A student leads other students. A student teaches other students. This student has an influence over other students. Leadership is what allows the average person to transcend to a thinker, a motivator, or even a revolutionary. Being a leadership major has truly changed my life. It's given me a whole different perspective of our world.
The classes that you would take as a magnet student are different from those that you would take if you weren't in the magnet program. There is a higher set expectation for these students. For example, all magnet students are required to take 9 classes, including an early bird. You're also required to hold a GPA of 2.9 or higher, pass all your magnet classes, and take all honors and AP classes.
That's right. Now, the magnet classes that you take are dependent on whether you choose to major in leadership or law at the end of your sophomore year. If you decide to major in law, you're required to take constitutional law and forensic speech and debate as a junior. And then as a senior, you take civil and criminal law along with your mock trial classes to prepare for a mock murder trial at the end of the year.
If you decide to major in leadership, your junior year you will take World and American Leaders and Economics Honors. The main project focused on is the Human Rights Fair. You will work together with senior leadership majors to create awareness among the student body and community about global issues. And as a senior, you will take Senior Capstone Experience, Media and Policy Studies, and Geopolitical Economics AP.
And one more thing. For all you athletes out there, we do offer all the sports that you could get at a regular high school, as well as a variety of clubs. But before you apply for the Canyon Springs Magnet program, you must be aware that the program is no walk in the park.
However, when you do complete the program, there'll be so many more opportunities out there than there would be from graduating from a regular high school.
For the Leadership and Law Review, I'm Demetrius Pipkin.
And I'm Kristine Covert.